Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLab and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge with Siena. If you like this kind of videos, be sure to like and share this video and to subscribe to the channel. Really does help me out a lot. So I'm actually doing this video not as a traditional video where we start the season. I'm actually going to show you guys what has been going on in the world of football since I've taken charge. We've been taking charge of 20 years now. It's actually nice because I got a trophy for it too, so I thought, yeah, you know what, because the trophy came up about we've been in part of the furniture for 20 odd years and we've been at the club for 20 years, it might be a good time to look at the world around us and see what the leagues have been like England, France, Italy, Spain, Germany, that kind of stuff. Also, I just want to talk about the other things right now and not look at my finances because that depresses me. Either way, let's look at England, shall we? Last time we talked about the leagues, we were actually looking at this season in the year 2029-30 because it was the 10th season in the game. We've had 11 seasons since we last met, so it could be a good time to start looking at it now and seeing what is different. In the year 2031, Manchester United were champions, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool getting Champions League football, Brighton get 5th, Tottenham get 6th, and Fulham get 7th. Newcastle finishing 8th, but unfortunately for the other teams, Everton won the Europa Conference League, it looks like, because they finished in 10th and still got Europe. It's either that or one of the other teams actually won it, but I don't know. They won something. It's good for them. Norwich, Bournemouth and Brentford all went down this year. Arsenal finished in 15th place. Wow, for a super team, that's not good of them, is it? The next season, Liverpool were the champions. Chelsea, Man United, Man City in the Champions League places. Arsenal recovered to get to 5th place this year. Newcastle gets 6th place. Good on them. Fulham gets 7th place as well. The teams going down to Palace, Southampton and Sheffield United. 2032. The next year afterwards, Liverpool retain their title. They are the champions. Chelsea, Man United and Man City in the top 4. Newcastle and West Brom get Europa League football. Brighton finish in 7th place, but don't get Europa Conference League because Fulham win a cup. So they win the League Cup, looks like. West Ham, Derby and Bristol City get relegated. So a bit unfortunate for their point of view. Tottenham only finishing in 8th. Arsenal only again 10th. The next season, we see Liverpool win the title again. Man United, Chelsea and Man City in the Champions League once more. Tottenham get 5th place, Brighton get 6th place, and Newcastle get 7th. Arsenal finish in 10th, but get Europa League football because I think they won a cup or they got the Europa Conference League. I can't remember. But Reading started to make themselves a known threat now, finishing in 9th place this season. Southampton, Villa, and Bournemouth all going down. Newcastle, though, just keep on gaining the top half. It's really nice of them, actually. The next year, Liverpool win again. Man United, Chelsea, and Man City get top 4 once more. West Brom get in the top 6, their best position again. They keep on doing it. Tottenham in 5th place. Everton missed out on European football because of Arsenal getting European football instead. West Ham, Watford, Sheffield United all going down. Reading gets 16th place, not their best season, but Nottingham Forest getting 14th is good for them. And Brighton and Newcastle again, top half again, so looking very good, aren't they? And here we are now, looking at the next season. Man United have won the title. Man City get 2nd. Newcastle are in 3rd. Newcastle have broken into the top 4. Good for them. Chelsea get 4th place. Liverpool, West Brom, and Arsenal get Europa League football. The Fulham, who finished in 7th place, get Europa Conference League. I think Arsenal won the Europa Conference League here, so yeah, for them. Derby, Nottingham Forest, and Norwich all going down. The next season, United win the title again. Liverpool, Tottenham, and Newcastle Champions League teams again. Newcastle have started to become a threat in the top 4, it feels like. Chelsea, Man City, and Arsenal finish in the top 7. Brighton and West Brom get 9th place. Reading in 10th. Fulham, Palace, and Sheffield United getting relegated. Fulham being relegated is actually a shock because they were, for a while, getting European football for a long time and actually winning competitions too. So for them to get relegated for the first time in a long time is pretty severe. And then the next season, Liverpool, Man City, Newcastle, and Tottenham get Champions League football. Newcastle have become one of the top 4, or is it the top 8? Is it the top 8 team now? It's very bizarre, but yeah, they've definitely become one of the teams to become consistently in the Champions League football now. Man United, Arsenal, and Chelsea get Europa League football. West Brom finish in 8th place, get Europa Conference League. I'm assuming it's because of the teams above them winning competitions or something like that, but yeah, good for them. Reading in 9th place, Brighton in 10th. Forest, West Ham, and Brentford getting relegated again. 2039 now. Newcastle again, top 3 team. Liverpool win the title, Man United and Tottenham joining Newcastle in the top 4. Arsenal, Man City and Chelsea are in Europe. So Arsenal won a place in Champions League, so they probably won the Europa League there, it seems like. And Fulham, after being relegated, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago, Fulham were relegated, and in their first season back, they get 8th place and back in Europe again. West Brom get 9th place here. Brighton get relegated after so many years of being in Europe and being at the top half hunt. They go down with Brighton and Sheffield United. Who would have thought that would be the case? Reading also in 11th place. We're in the year 2040 and Newcastle almost win the title. They're 2 points behind Liverpool, the eventual champions. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Newcastle have become a credible threat for Champions League and the title, which is amazing. I love it. I really do. Man City and Man United get to top 4 as well. Tottenham win the Europa League, so they get Champions League football as well. Everton and Arsenal in the Europa League. West Brom get 8th place and are in the Europa Conference League. Chelsea miss out on Europe altogether. So there you go. Chelsea are the team to miss out here. Leicester go down, along with Palace and Norwich. Big shock about Leicester going down here. And last season, Tottenham won the league. They've actually done it. Tottenham have broken up the dominance of the other big 6, apart from Arsenal. Arsenal still not won it. But yeah, Tottenham win the league. Liverpool, Newcastle and West Brom are in the Champions League too. Newcastle and West Brom, I think, have broken into the top 8. And Reading have also managed to get themselves into Europe again. 8th place. Arsenal win the Europa League because they've got Champions League football. Manchester United and Manchester City are in the Europa League, and that's not good for me because this is the season I just got the team back in 5th place in Serie A, so I'm not happy about it. Chelsea, 9th place again. Chelsea are missing out on European football a lot, it seems. Derby, Brentford and Villa all go down. Brighton survive, and Leicester do go up actually, so that's a thing. We're looking at the past winners of the FA Cup, and oh my days, you could already see it. Man City beat Wolves. Then Man United beat Leicester. Then Chelsea beat Liverpool. Arsenal win against Man United. Tottenham beat Liverpool. Then it's Newcastle winning the FA Cup, beating Everton in the final. That's a good final to look at. Then Man United beat Chelsea, and Chelsea loses another final, this time to Arsenal, before Newcastle win 3 FA Cups on the bounce, beating Brighton, Tottenham and Arsenal in the final. I think Newcastle might have made this competition their own in the last 6 years. I'm just going to say it here and now. They are becoming a very good team. League Cup, Reading win it. So Reading have won the League Cup, which is why they're in Europe this year. And we have seen Man United beat Man City, Liverpool beat Villa, Fulham beating Everton, good for them. Man United beating Arsenal, Chelsea lose 2 straight finals. This first to Arsenal, then to Man United, who win 2 in a bounce, beating Leeds the second time round. Liverpool beat Brighton, Newcastle lose to Arsenal, Liverpool beat Tottenham, who lose 2 straight finals. So that's not good for them, is it? In the Community Shield, Newcastle have won 2 of those as well. So this is actually the most recent one that's happened. So they've definitely done that there. They beat Tottenham. Newcastle love the Community Shield, it feels like. They keep on getting to it. But City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and then, yeah, Newcastle have become the team to win the Community Shield, it feels like. Liverpool winning 3 years running. And it feels like Newcastle have definitely made themselves a threat in the world of English football, surely. English football is now becoming Newcastle's playground. They just got to win the big one, and they're good, right? Win the League Cup, win the Premier League, or win a European competition, and they're good. We're looking at La Liga now. Real Madrid winning the title ahead of Barcelona, Sociedad, and Atletico Madrid. Celta Vigo getting European football. I'm looking at it now. It says about 6 spaces in European football. Is this correct? I don't think it's the case, but there you go. Eibar, Malaga, and Sporting Gijon going down before Barcelona win the title ahead of Real Madrid. And Atletico Madrid, Bilbao getting up there as well. They're very good. You got Valencia. Oh, Sociedad get Champions League football ahead of Villarreal. So I'm assuming Sociedad win the Europa League that year. Levante get into Europa Conference League. Alves, Cadiz, and Leganes all going down. Next season, I you know what's it's bad. I literally didn't think that anything had changed. But we've got 8 teams in European football. 5 of them in the Champions League. Sociedad must have won the Europa League again. Yeah, they won the Europa League again, so there you go. And you got Barcelona getting 100 plus points in the second year running, 102, 100. Imagine getting 102 points and still not winning the league title. How bad is that? Yeah, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Valencia, and Sociedad getting Champions League football. Bilbao, Betis in Europa League, and Europa Conference League is Sevilla's. Villarreal, Verdad, and Almeria going down though. That surprised me about the Villarreal part. Real Madrid win the title the next year, beating Barcelona to the crown. Atletico Madrid missing out by 10 points. Valencia getting Champions League football next year round. Sociedad and Bilbao definitely becoming regulars in Europa League football. And Betis getting in Europa Conference League again. Celta Vigo, Sporting Gijon and Zaragoza have also gone down. Deportivo La Coruña, though, actually surviving, so good for them. The next year, we have Real Madrid winning the title again, 103 points. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Sociedad all getting top 4. Sociedad definitely a regular now in the title hunt, or not title hunt, or at least the hunt for the Europa League football, Champions League football. It's great. Valencia, Bilbao, and Betis are all in Europe next year. Betis must have won the Europa Conference League. Osasuna, wow, that's a surprise to see them in 7th place. Good for them. Granada, Cadiz, and Girona all going down though. So Barcelona win the title, missing out. Oh, they won. I assume they won because of results between teams. Deportivo La Coruña, the only team to beat Barcelona too. So I'm assuming, yeah, Barcelona beat Real Madrid twice. That's why they lost the title. But Atletico Madrid are in third. Valencia also in Champions League football. Sociedad and Bilbao up there in Europa League. And Espanyol this time again, Europa Conference League. So good for them. Zaragoza, Valladolid, and Malaga going down. Next year, Barcelona win the title, 3 points later Real Madrid, ahead of Atletico Madrid, and Real Sociedad. I think Sociedad is going to win the title one year. I really do. That tells me a lot. Bilbao must have won the Europa League, so good for them. And you got Valencia and Betis in Europa League, and Sevilla in Europa Conference League again. Malaga, Alves, and Deportivo La Coruña all going down. And then we have an unbeaten season for Real Madrid. They dropped just 6 points all year round. What a season that is for Real Madrid. Barcelona, Valencia, and Sociedad all getting Champions League football. Atletico Madrid only getting 5th, built ahead of Bilbao. And then you got Betis, also Europa Conference League. Villarreal, Cadiz, and Eibar all going down. Villarreal getting relegated twice in the last 10 years. The last 11 years is incredible to me. And then you got Real Madrid only losing 1 game. Wow, they almost did the unbeaten season twice in a row. Barcelona, Valencia, and Atletico Madrid Champions League football. Sociedad and Bilbao also Europa League. And Sevilla also getting Europa Conference League. I think they're the teams. I think we're looking at the top 7 regulars now. I really do. You got Almeria, Valladolid, and Leganés also getting relegated. And this year we get Barcelona winning the title despite losing 6 times in a year. Real Madrid drawing too many times for their own liking. Atletico Madrid and Sociedad also getting in the Champions League. Levante getting in 6th place ahead of Bilbao, surprising to me. Valencia, though, getting Europa League again. And then you got Bilbao in 7th. So I feel like 6 of the teams are always going to be up there now. Cadiz, Sporting Gijón, and Villarreal also going down. Villarreal getting 3 relegations, though. Good lord. And then last season, Barcelona win a title ahead of Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Valencia, and Sociedad Betis getting Europa League football. Bilbao missing on Europe for the first time in years. Levante getting Europa Conference League. Malaga, Las Palmas, and Valladolid also getting relegated. Records. Real Madrid went 75 games without defeat. Wow, that is impressive. And they won 36 games in a row. Wow, wow, wow. That is very impressive. Unbelievable. They almost went an entire calendar, an entire footballing year in La Liga without dropping points. That is incredible. Just gotta say here now. Okay, so we've got the Copa del Rey, and we are looking at the champions. Real Madrid winning a lot of times, as do Barcelona and Sociedad. The only team to really break up the domination here. So we do have a number of runners-up, with Barcelona and Real Madrid being up there, along with Real Betis, Atletico Madrid, and Espanyol. There's actually a non-El Clasico final here once, so that's cool to see that neither the 2 teams got in there. So that's very rare to see neither of them do it. And Sociedad actually beat Barcelona in the final once as well, so they definitely deserve that. And the Supercopa de Español, Barcelona and Real Madrid just win it every year. The last team to have stopped them from doing it is Atletico Madrid. The Sociedad were in the final last year this year, sorry, and Valencia were in the final the year before, so it is possible, it's just not likely to happen. Okay, so we're in the Bundesliga, and remember when I said about Dortmund potentially be really good? Yeah, it kind of showed. They win the title, but only by goal difference or results between teams. Did Bayern Munich lost once? That's what did it. Bayern Munich losing once did it. So Bayern Munich, Hertha Berlin, and Gladbach in the Champions League. Frankfurt, Schalke in Europa League. Bayer Leverkusen get Europa Conference League football. Stuttgart and Fürth getting relegated in the first season after we come back. We then got Dortmund, Hertha Berlin, Bayern Munich, and Gladbach in the Champions League again. Dortmund winning the title this time comfortably, 12 points clear. Schalke, RB Leipzig getting in Europa League. Did they not get in Europa League? Oh my god, Leipzig only got 11th this season before. But yeah, Bayer Leverkusen gets 7th place again. They're very consistent. Hamburg, Union Berlin, and Ingolstadt getting relegated. And then Dortmund winning that title again. Unbeaten year for Dortmund. How about that? Bayern Munich, Hertha Berlin, and Gladbach in the Champions League again. The top four seems very consistent, and that surprises to me. That is very surprising. So Leverkusen finally getting Europa League, and as do Frankfurt, Schalke getting Europa Conference League, Düsseldorf and Augsburg getting relegated. Bayern Munich have broken up the dominance of the Dortmund reign, and they are there, 11 points clear of them. Hertha Berlin and Gladbach also in Champions League again. Continuing on that their top four dominance, it looks like. Frankfurt get Champions League football, must have won the Europa League. Bayer Leverkusen and Freiburg get Europa League as well. Schalke, finishing 8th place, only get Europa Conference League. Werder Bremen go down along with Paderborn. That surprises me, the Werder Bremen one. I'm going to be honest and say that. Next year, Dortmund win the title again, just losing once, 100 goals as well. And Hoffenheim have broken into the top four. Gladbach only getting 6th place. Bayern Munich and Hertha Berlin also top 3. So that's a consistent top 3. Bayer Leverkusen, Gladbach in the Europa League. Frankfurt getting Europa Conference League. Hamburg and Hanover getting relegated. Next year, Bayern Munich break it up again. Dortmund missing out by 4 points, as do Hertha Berlin. Leipzig also getting Champions League football. So it looks like Gladbach's dominance of the top four might be ending, but they did get Champions League football, so they must have won the Europa League. Hoffenheim and Wolfsburg getting into Europe as well. Mainz and Paderborn both going down. Kaiserslautern though, look at them, staying up. That's by too soon, they're going down with Holstein Kiel. So Dortmund win the title again. Hertha Berlin, Bayern Munich and Gladbach resuming the top four status quo. And Schalke and Frankfurt get Europa League. Wolfsburg gets in Europa Conference League. Next season, Hertha Berlin gets second ahead of Bayern Munich. Dortmund do win the title, but Gladbach also get fourth. So again, domination. It looks like the top four of those teams. Schalke and Leipzig get Europa League. Bayer Leverkusen getting Europa Conference League. Düsseldorf and Augsburg both going down. Next year, 3 teams go down in Mainz, Hanover and Werder Bremen. Dortmund win the title again, losing 6 times. Hertha Berlin lose 9 times and still get second place ahead of RB Leipzig and Bayern Munich, who only get 4th. Gladbach get 5th, Schalke gets 6th to get Europa League. Bayern Leverkusen again get Europa Conference League. We get another season and another Dortmund title reign. They are the team to beat, it seems like, this season in this game. Bayern Munich, Hertha Berlin and Gladbach Europa Champions League again, and they love that top 4 spot, they really do. Schalke win the Europa Conference League the year we were in the same group as them? I think they did. Wow, that's a little annoying actually. RB Leipzig and Frankfurt get themselves in Europa League as well. Wolfsburg get themselves in 8th. Stuttgart and Augsburg getting relegated. And the last season, the season we just seen go, and this is a strange one. Kaiserslautern go down along with Brunswick. How did you say that one? How do you say their name? I don't know. But Dortmund win the title again. Bayern Munich, RB Leipzig and Hertha Berlin get Champions League football once more. Schalke get Europa League football in 5th. But then Wolfsburg and Bayer Leverkusen, who finished 9th and 11th respectively, also get Europa League. So one of them's won the Europa Conference League and one of them's also won the Deutsche Pokal. Gladbach get in 6th place, but only get Europa Conference League, their worst season for a long time. I'm looking at this and my realization is actually correct. We have seen some teams win this competition to get back into Europe. Gladbach winning it twice, Hertha Berlin winning it once, Dortmund winning it at least 5 times, Bayern Munich winning it 3 times. So, oh, is it just 2 times actually? Yeah. So Gladbach win it twice, Hertha Berlin win it once, Dortmund win it 5 times, Bayern Munich win it 2 times, and Bayer Leverkusen win it once. Frankfurt get 1 runners-up, as did Hoffenheim, and Hertha Berlin runners-up twice as well. Yeah, Frankfurt get twice runners-up, so unfortunate for them, isn't it? And the Super Cup, Bayer Leverkusen just beat Dortmund for that in this season, so good for them. But Dortmund have very much dominated this competition along with Bayern Munich. It is the Dortmund and Munich show, it feels like, but there you go. The fact Bayer Leverkusen have broken it up is actually good for the game, really. So I'm going to talk about this very, very briefly because we've already been through all the seasons we've been through in this division. We've been in this season for about 7 years now. Yeah, so it's not really worth talking about everything apart from the 3 seasons we've not been in this competition. But Juventus win the title, Inter, Napoli, Milan get Champions League football, Fiorentina and Bologna getting Europa League, Lazio getting Conference League, Genoa, Brescia and Regina going down. Inter then win the next year ahead of Napoli, Juventus and Lazio. Milan and Roma again Europa League, while Atalanta get Conference League, Torino, Bari and Crotone going down. And this is the last season we had before we get promoted, and it's Juventus winning the title ahead of Napoli, Inter and AC Milan. Roma and Atalanta get Europa League, Lazio get the Europa Conference League, Udinese, Empoli and Spurs are going down, and then it's the years where we're in this competition. So Juventus win the next 6 seasons before Inter win this 2 seasons in a row before we see Juventus win again. It's actually 5 years ago, actually, we see Juventus win it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. Then Milan just have 2. Milan, the last 3 seasons have actually been pretty rubbish, as have Roma. Roma have, in the last 2 seasons, been very bad, and I don't know what to make of it. But yeah, we're in the Europa League this year, and that's good for us. Coppa Italia, we've never been to the finals competition, but we're going to talk about the final anyway because we kind of need to. Napoli have won it several times, but Juventus have also won it a lot too. So Juventus are the team to really beat. They did go 3 years without winning this though, and only won once in 5 years. But then it's become Inter Milan and Juventus show Inter beating Juventus in the final twice in the last 2 years. Juventus won it 3 years running beforehand, beating Napoli, Fiorentina, Atalanta, Lazio, and Napoli did beat Juventus in the final 2 beforehand. Wow, Juventus have never failed to get to the final since 2032. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive years Juventus have got to the finals competition. Good lord. And in the Coppa, in the Super Cup, well, unlike the other competitions, unlike the other countries, this takes place in Christmas, and you've got Juventus winning it, but then they go 4 years without winning it. Napoli, Inter Milan winning it, and then 4 years straight for Juventus winning it before Inter win the last 2 years as well. So there you go. So this is actually the first time I've seen the French leagues. I've not even looked at the French leagues, I'll be honest with you, since we talked about this. And we've got Paris Saint-Germain, Stade Rennais and Lyon getting Champions League football. They got Lille and Monaco getting Europa League. Cannes only getting Europa Conference League. Paris Saint-Germain win it again. Stade Rennais again second place as well as Lyon. So that's interesting. But look how badly they dominated this competition though. Good lord. Montpellier getting Europa League Conference League is good though. But it just shows you how dominant this team is. And Paris Saint-Germain winning. They get 100 points 2 years running. Bordeaux getting Europa League because they won the Europa Conference League, it looks like. There you go. And that is still interesting. But Nantes actually start to get Champions League football here. And for me, that's interesting. But Paris Saint-Germain, despite everything, are still running away their title comfortably. Everyone else seems to fall apart across each other. Lille, Monaco getting into Europa League ahead of Stade Rennais, who finally dropped out the top 3 for the first time in years. But Lyon and Nantes getting into the top 3. It's a top 3 that needs to be in the Champions League. So yeah, it's one of those things. Paris Saint-Germain just dominate this season, it feels like. Dominate this competition. Monaco and Lille getting up there. And Stade Rennais miss out on European football for the first time in years. So that's interesting. Lille, Bordeaux up there. Metz, though, that's a shocker. Metz been in 6th. Good for them. They get relegated next year, so I suppose I shouldn't be celebrating that quickly, but there you go. This is actually the closest title race it's been in years, though, because 95, 10 points. Yes, they've literally halved the title deficit, so that's interesting. Monaco, Stade Rennais in the top 3, so Stade Rennais get back up there. Lille misses out. They get 5th place ahead of behind Lille. They do finish ahead of Nantes, though, so there you go. Next season, Paris Saint-Germain win it again. Monaco and Marseille this time in the top 3. Lyon, Stade Rennais, and Saint Etienne in the top 6. Stade Rennais, though, I think have become a very good team, it feels like. And this time, it's only 7 points, and Stade Rennais, Champions League football again, only 12 points behind Paris Saint-Germain. Lyon gets 2nd place. Monaco and Nantes getting in the top 5. Lille getting in 6th place. And Paris Saint-Germain, 101 points, 21 points clear. Lille getting 2nd, Monaco getting 3rd, Stade Rennais in 6th place, Marseille and Lyon in the Europa League. I'm not even talking about relegation because I literally don't think I care enough. You got Paris Saint-Germain and Stade Rennais in the top 2, 14 points behind them all. You've also got Lyon in 3rd, Lille, Monaco and Marseille getting European football behind them. And last season, Paris Saint-Germain win again. If there's one division I don't think I want to do this challenging, I think it's France, because I don't think I could do anything about the Paris Saint-Germain dominance. But Stade Rennais and Lyon in the top 3 with them. Bordeaux, Monaco and Lille getting in European football behind. The Coupe de France, surprisingly not been dominated by Paris Saint-Germain, but Paris Saint-Germain have won 6 times in the last 8 years, so I suppose I shouldn't say that too soon. But Monaco won it 2 years running. For a long period of time, Paris Saint-Germain did not win this competition, no, that's surprising. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years without a Paris Saint-Germain title win. That's going to be embarrassing for them, surely. Probably the champion, though, they definitely were in there a lot and won it a lot. So yeah, they're always in the fire because they won the title. They never failed to win the title. So, yeah, that's good for them, isn't it? So I'm actually going to talk about Portugal for the first time, and I don't know what to expect because it's the first season I've only talked about this season now. But Porto Benfica and Braga top 3, so that's surprising enough to say the least. And then Sporting Lisbon get up there as well. I'm not going to try and talk about the teams get relegated or the Europa League people, because I just want to see who wins the title, honestly, because Porto win the first 2 years, and then we got Sporting and you got Sporting, and then you got Benfica in the top 3 as well. Benfica do win this first season. It's the first time they deny Porto in the year 2024. And then we see a surprise, Braga getting 3rd, and Sporting only getting 5th. How about that? But then they get back in the top 5 afterwards, top 3 afterwards, and yeah, Braga miss out on European football together. And then it's Porto winning again. Benfica do win the title once more. Sporting need to break that duck, I think, at this point, because they definitely feel like it's a team that they should be doing that. And Benfica actually win, but Sporting gets 2nd, so Porto only get 3rd for the first time in a very long time, before we see Porto destroy everyone else but Benfica, who win the title. And only 5 teams. Oh no. Oh my goodness me. Nacional actually get Europa League. They must have won the cup then. Good for them. Porto win the title again though. Sporting getting 3rd, and it was not even close this year. Unfortunately, the team that got Europa League last year got relegated this year. So there you go. Nacional definitely didn't do well. But look at this. Leicesters, they get themselves in Europa League, and they're now pretty good apparently. So there you go. This is about 11 years ago now. Oh, Academica, that's good to see them in this. But they got relegated as a team bottom of the table in this year, sadly. But they at least got back in the top flight. Sporting Lisbon, they only have 5 places in Europe, it feels like. So they must have lost some places due to not doing so well in Europe. But Braga get 3rd. Sporting almost miss out on European football together. Imagine how that could have gone down. And they've also only got 2 Champions League spots too. So they are missing out on Champions League football regardless. One of the top 3 will miss out on European football, at least in the top flight. Every year it feels like. So Portugal have lost their place. They do get that 3rd place back though the next season. And Benfica and Sporting can't catch Porto again. Wow, they almost did the unbeaten season. 99 points. They lost like 1 game. Who's denied them? Famalicão, of course. Oh my days. Famalicão actually denied them despite being relegated a couple of times in this season, in this universe. What a wonderful team. Porto don't get anywhere close this year, but they are still trying their damnness to win the title, to be promoted as champion. Well, not be promoted as champion, just to win everything. And look at this. Sporting miss out on the top 3 again. They also lost a Champions League spot as well this year. So yeah, the 1 year this team could have got Champions League football, it's the year it's not actually available. How bad is that? Sporting get 5th, and we have a new team in the Champions League, Pascal de Ferreira. Wow, okay, that's interesting. And again, 2 years running, Sporting don't even get top. Sporting only finished in 6th. Oh my days. At least my affiliates were in this season and weren't relegated straight away, unlike the next year. Sporting don't even get in the top 4 again. What's happened to Sporting? It feels like they've struggled this year. I think this is a year where I'm starting to realise that Sporting might actually struggle to get in the Champions League, but they did win the Europa Conference League, it looks like. Good lord. And again, they miss out on... Oh, wow, okay. So the team I was talking about, Lexis, I'm assuming. I'm saying this wrong, I know, but they get Champions League football. Good for them. Good for them. Benfica get 2nd, but Porto win the title again. And last year, Sporting back in the top 3, but they only got 2nd, and Benfica weren't even doing well themselves. Porto just ran away with the title. That's sad, isn't it? But yeah, there you go. Maritimo also get Europa League, so I think they won the cup or something like that. But there you go. Past winners of the Taca de Portugal, and Victoria actually won the first season. Then it's Benfica. Sporting win 2 in a row before Portugal win 3 in a row. Benfica, then Nacional, like I thought they did, win it. And then we have 4 years of Porto winning it. Sporting intercept it once, but then Porto win 3 years in a row again. And then you got Portimonense get the title, and then Benfica. Am I saying this right? How did Sporting Lisbon's B team get in the final twice? How is this even possible? Is that even possible? They get to the final twice. How did the B team or Sporting get in the final of this competition twice? That's incredible. I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't. But Benfica do actually win the title, and then Maritimo win it. I think is it the first they ever win it as well? I've got to check this out. I'm curious now. I'm being nosy. Yeah, it's the first ever time they win it. Congratulations, they've won their first actual big crown. Good on them. Good on them. Allianz Cup, and yeah, it's a very much a dominant team. Benfica, then Braga win it, so Braga do get competition. Sporting, then Porto, then Sporting, then Porto twice. Sporting, then Benfica, then Porto, then Sporting, then Porto, then Benfica. Sporting, Barcas de Ferreira, who do win it once. Porto, then Sporting, then Laziers also do win it. Congratulations to them. Benfica win it twice before Porto win it as well. So yeah, some interesting runners-up as well, but that's a thing. And then the Super, oh my days. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Porto have ruined this. They've won it the last 11 years, the last 12 years. So they kind of ruined my fun now. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? The fact that Sporting's B team is actually in this is still incredible, but there you go. Yeah, Porto love this competition. Only 3 times have they failed to win it in the last 21 seasons. And Benfica have done it 3 times. Yeah, they kind of ruined my fun now. They really have. So we're looking at the Eredivisie now. Ajax win the title. RZ again second. PSV then they're in it next year. And it's something else. Utrecht getting into Europa Conference League ahead of Herven. Ajax winning next year ahead of PSV. Before, oh wow, so literally some teams actually finishing the same points with identical records. But Venlo is ahead of NAC because of randomness. Ajax do get the title next year ahead of PSV. PSV winning next year, good for them. It's no one seems to dominate this season, it feels like. But PSV win the next season again. Yeah, 2 seasons running ahead of Ajax by goal difference, it looks like. Is it goal difference or results between teams that does it? But I think it looks like goal difference here. Ajax, they win the next year. And then we see Ajax winning it again. SC20 getting in Europa League, this by finishing in 15th. Feyenoord win the next year, so at least the PSV Ajax domination is broken. Ajax win the next year ahead of Feyenoord before Ajax win it again. Wow, look at that. It's actually kind of convincing. And the top 3 get Champions League football too, so I think one of them must have taken a place from the Portuguese League, it looks like. PSV win the next year ahead of Ajax. NAC get relegated, sadly for me. My affiliates let's see even go down. Ajax get the Champions League next year by winning the champions, being champions. They get it 2 Champions League places though. And then they get the title again ahead of PSV before Groningen gets second in this year. Well done to them. PSV only getting 5th place too. NEC getting relegated though is a bit annoying, but what can you do? Groningen getting 4th this year. Ajax win the title again ahead of PSV. NAC doing well though. That's actually good to see my affiliates do well this year. But hold on. When Trade gets second and PSC Zal get 3rd and Groningen get 4th, PSV don't even get European football this year. What on earth? PSV get back in European football next year, but that season is incredible. Because Will and Trey get 12th next year. That tells you how one-off that season was for them. NAC going down, sadly for me. PSV win a title this year. And I think that remarkable season's gone and been lost forever. And then Ajax win the next season. Sparta Rotterdam getting 3rd. It's great to see. And then last season, we see PSV win the title again. But NAC, my affiliates, getting 8th place is good. Really good to see. And looking at the Dutch Cup, we see PSV win it, then Ajax win it twice. PSV, RZ, Ajax twice. FC20 win it, PSV then win it, then NEC win it. So 3 years about Ajax before they win it twice. Willem Twey get it once, FC20 get it once. Ajax win 4 years running before PSV, and Ajax win it again. Then FC Groningen beat PSV in the final. Good for them. And Johan Cruyff's Shield are in this, and Ajax complete dominate this, it looks like. With PSV, RZ getting it once or twice. Willem Twey getting twice, so it's good to see. But yeah, PSV, Iron, and Ajax just completely take control of this competition, don't they? So unfortunately, Scottish Premier League, Celtic do well here. This is literally a long video, I just realised now. But Scotland do well. Celtic win the first year ahead of Rangers. Then it's Celtic do a lot of winning this competition. They really do. And you're going to see some teams actually, if I'm just going to go through quickly, but Celtic just win a lot in the first couple of seasons. Hibernia gets 2nd place 1 year. It's good to see though. Actually twice in a row before Rangers get back in the top 2 in 28. And then it's 29, Celtic win again before they win it again in 30, before Rangers win it in 31. So there you go. Rangers break the Celtic dominance before they kind of go on their own dominance. Actually, Hibernia gets 2nd place too. So Celtic not even top 2 in 2 years running, 3 years running. 3 years running before they get back in the top 2. Good lord for them. But Rangers win again. And then it's a couple of years of top 2 domination for the 2 Old Firm. And there is a season that you'll be excited about because Hibernia get top 2 before they are the champions. Celtic, 4th place 2 years running. And this year they get back in the top 3. But Hibernia, again, 2nd place. Rangers are the champions once more. So Hibernia have broken up the Old Firm domination. They're the team to do it. Good for them. Scottish Cup, we see Celtic winning numerous times, as do Rangers and Hibernia. They are the three teams that feel like they dominate Scottish football right now. And the Betfred Cup, it's Celtic, Hibernia, Aberdeen to get some titles. Rangers then win some. Celtic win some again. Hearts get 2. Motherwell get 1 as well. And that's good to see, isn't it, really? But we're now looking at the Champions League because we haven't looked at it in a while. And PSG win a title, as do Man City, beating Juventus and Lyon in the final, respectively. Real Madrid gets a couple, beating Barcelona and Bayern Munich a couple of times. Barcelona do get 1 as well. Man United get back in there again after a couple of years without the title. Bayern Munich beat PSG in the final again. Liverpool beat Man United in the final 2 times in 3 years. Real Madrid get a title against Barcelona, and Tottenham win against Bayern Munich in London to win a Champions League. Can you believe it? Europa League, they literally won it the year before. Arsenal just beat Rangers in the Europa League final last season. Inter have won the Europa League as well by beating Valencia. And we see a couple of surprise teams in there with, Bayern Munich winning this competition still shocks me to the core, but Tottenham win it twice in 11 years, 10 years. Sociedad win it 2 years running, beating Tottenham in Inter. Frankfurt beat Rangers in this competition too. Benfica beat Valencia. Gladbach beat West Brom once. Bilbao beat Liverpool once. And yeah, surprising teams in here. Arsenal, Man United final, and Arsenal winning. Can you believe it? Europa Conference League is very interesting. Everton win it once by beating PSV. Fulham lose it 2 years running. First to Lazio, then to Marseille. Final beat Lazio 1 year. Then Betis beat Stade Rennais. Arsenal win it twice in 4 years, as do Sporting Lisbon. Arsenal beating Osasuna and Red Star in the finals. Sporting Lisbon beating Fulham and Real Betis in the finals. Schalke, the year we get knocked out of the Europa League. After they get 3rd place, they win the damn thing by beating Monaco. Wolfsburg beat Marseille last year. In the UEFA Super Cup, Tottenham won it 2 times in the last 2 years, so good for them. And they have to lose this season coming up, so yeah, good for them. Napoli beat PSG. Real Sociedad lose 2 years running. First to Man City, then to Real Madrid. Barcelona beat Frankfurt 1 year. Real Madrid beat Benfica the next. Man United beat Gladbach in 1 season. Bayern Munich beat Bilbao in the next. Inter beat Liverpool next season before Arsenal beat Real Madrid. And yeah, and Tottenham beat Liverpool and Arsenal in the Europa Super Cup the next 2 years. So interesting, isn't it, to see how that's gone. Looking at the European Championships, Italy won it 3 years running. They beat Portugal and Holland in the 2 season finals we've not seen, but then Spain beat Belgium in the final the last time around, and that, for me, is interesting. It really is. Does anyone care about this competition? I don't particularly care about European nations, but there we go. France win it 2 years running, then they beat Spain and Belgium. They then see Italy beat England, Portugal beat France, Italy beat Spain, Spain beat Italy, Portugal beat Spain, Spain beat Belgium 2 years running, Portugal beat Spain, and then England beat Spain. So there you go. And then we have the World Cup, and after Holland won it in 26 and Spain won it in 2030, we see Portugal beat Holland in 34 before Spain beat Germany in 38. So those are the finals that have happened, and that's all I'm going to say. This is all I'm going to show you for this video. I don't want to do much more than this because I don't think I have much more to show. I've shown you the big 5 as well as the Portuguese and the Scottish League. They're the ones I've got loaded up. So, as well as the Eredivisie. So those are the 8 big leagues I've got loaded up at this point, because they are the 8 big leagues now. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves, actually. Hope you'll like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. I'll see you next time for the original, well, for the next video for this series, because it will be the start of the season where we take on Fiorentina in the league. So, hope I see you guys then. But until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.